Hello students, today we are going to start our new chapter 17, Forest. Forest, it is a large area of land thickly covered with trees, bushes, etc. It is a system comprising various plants, animals and microorganisms. It is also protect the soil from erosion. It influences climate, water cycle and air quality. The uppermost layer of forest is trees, followed by shrubs, the herbs to the lowest layer of vegetation. So dear students, these are some of the characteristic features of forest. Different layers of vegetation provide shelter and food for birds, animals and insects. The components of forest are interdependent on one another. Forest keeps on growing and changing. Also forest can regenerate. These are also telling that forests are very important for survival of life for animals as well as for human beings. Now deforestation. It is a process of cutting down of trees is known as deforestation. So what is deforestation? The cutting down of trees on large scale is known as deforestation. Effects of deforestation. Due to deforestation, the amount of carbon dioxide in air will increase, which increase the temperature of earth. So due to deforestation, what will happen? The amount of carbon dioxide gas will increase in our atmosphere, due to which the temperature of earth will also increase. Deforestation causes floods because soil lost their capacity to hold water. As trees, plants are necessary, as you all know that trees are very much important as their roots hold the soil. So if deforestation will be, then they will lose the capacity to hold water and soil. Insects, animals, birds will not get food and shelter. And if deforestation will take place, then where these insects, animals and birds will go, as it is a shelter for these animals. It cause endanger lives and environment. So deforestation is major threat to the environment. Interdependence of plants and animals in forest. Animals and plants depend on each other to remain alive. As you would have heard about the food chain, that each and every living organism is dependent on one another for their survival. That is also known as food chain. Organisms interact with each other and their physical environment to derive energy and survive. You would have also seen the diagram in which plants are the producer, and on that herbivores depend, and then on herbivores carnivore depends for the food. Now here is one word, canopy. It is the above ground portion of a plant, community or crop formed by plant crowns. In terms of forest, canopy refers to the upper layer formed by mature trees, crown and including other biological organisms. So what is canopy? It is the crown-like structure formed by the trees of forest. Food chain. It is an interdependence of organism which shows that who eats whom is known as food chain. What is food chain? It is a chain which is showing the interdependency of animals on each other. Like herbivores depend on producer, that is plants, and then carnivores depends on herbivores, and then carnivores stop consumers. Interdependence of producer to consumer and form of various linkages that appears as a chain is known as food chain. So this is the chain in which many living organisms depend on each other for food and energy. Food web. It is a system of interdependent food chain used to represent various relationships in organism is called food web. What is food web? It is an interconnection of different food chain. It is forming the network like structure that is known as the food web. Now importance of forest. It purifies air, it prevents soil erosion, forest is noise absorbers, it provides timber, it provides shelter to the animals, it helps in control floods. So these are some of the important points of forest, that it is purifying the air, it also stops soil erosion, forest also absorbs noise, or we can say it also reduces the noise pollution, it provides timber for furniture etc., it provides shelter to the different animals, it helps in the control of floods too, as plants and trees or forests act as a barrier. Now conservation of forest. As forests are very important for us, so we need to save it. That is known as conservation of forest. Control forest fire, promote afforestation, do not allow overgrazing, protect wildlife, social forestry, establishment of national parks and bioreserves. So in this way we can save our forest and conserve them for sustainable use or for the future generation.